This is all.
Hello, Benjamin.
Yeah.
How are you? Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Happy Thanksgiving, Ben. Feeling good. Very good. Good to go. Okay.
Okay, time to start turkeying around. Welcome, guys. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving to all of you out there. As you can clearly see, we're in the spirit. We're going to have a bit of a conversation today, a topic that's been on a lot of people's minds, something especially which has come up a lot in conversation between realtors, a lot with sellers as well over the last couple of months. Rule 101 of real estate: in order for a sale to take place, a buyer and a seller need to be in agreement. It's nothing new to you guys. Now, because the market is not as crazy anymore as it was in 2016, it's kind of settled down. It's more of a buoyant market, more time when it comes to buying. There's also more inventory.
More what?
Inventory.
More something?
Inventory. No. There's more inventory. I'm English. There's more inventory on the market right now, so people are rightfully so taking heed of that, and they're looking to see that they're getting the right place for the right value as well. We're here to discuss buyer hesitancy. So I think before we get into ask Jay some of these questions, we need to take a step back a little bit. 2016, which is the talked about period in the real estate market, it was crazy, buying places $200,000 above asking price, no subject conditions because they were afraid of losing out, and everything was just going crazy left, right and center. It's important to take note that that's not a sustainable market, and that's not how the Vancouver market is always going to operate. We're actually now in more of a buoyant and more of a sustainable market, so we need to take heed that was a temporary time. Now we're in a more buoyant and sustainable time.
It was more like a progressive to absolute boiling pot time, and now we're back down to...
Yeah, exactly. Now there's a different approach when it comes to buyers. It's people are almost getting worried and getting into things and overthinking things that they shouldn't do. So today we're going to have a bit of a conversation to shed some light and hopefully to put hearts at rest. From a seller standpoint, what's some things for them to watch out for, things that they're maybe looking into a bit too much than they should, and it's just a change of market?
The most important thing is from the start, picking your listing price. And this is extremely important. Listen to your realtor that you're hiring to represent your sale. In their listing presentation or CMA, comparable market analysis, they're going to show you the comps. And these are, of course, as you know, all public comparables, active listings and solds. So when you're basing your pricing, we'll paint a picture of what the clear market value is based on the current active and sold comparables. From there, moving forward, understand that things are going to sell in multiples first weekend unless you're heavily motivating the market by way of, again, looking at those comps and strategically getting way below them to attract that kind of attention. Obviously, there's a risk to that approach as well. Picking market value that is relative to the market, not assuming a quick sale, not assuming a subject-free sale. And the thing I'm hearing a lot about is when we go with buyers, have you received any offers yet? We received a couple of low balls. I kind of laugh at that because what does low ball mean? Below the expectations of the seller? Yes, most of the time. Are buyers out there trying to push their position of your listing has been on the market for a month or two or three, and you've had maybe one other offer, and there's inventory options, they are the market. So buyers offering numbers is the market. It's up to you if you decide to be receptive to that as a seller.
You don't have to accept that as a seller, right? So there's no harm in countering with something like that even happening.
You always have to counter it. That's a whole, we can get into that after in a bit more detail, but you can't get emotional about someone trying to come in and try and get it for the best price they can, given the current market circumstances, because you would have done the exact same thing when you were buying, and when you inevitably sell, you're going to be doing the exact same thing as a buyer in this market anyway. The biggest thing I think is trying to remove the personal effect to the home. We always suggest countering an offer. You never have to accept anything, you don't want to, but people are going to have a starting point. You've got a starting point as a list price, they're going to have a starting point as a first offer price, and just counter and work with them and see where you can get to.
And so, I mean, to flip the bird over and look at the other side, excellent. I know we've had a lot of buyers that we've been working with fear things which are just not meant to be feared, like if a property's been on the market for a month or 2 months and things like that. So maybe you can elaborate a little bit on what are things maybe not to be hesitant about for buyers, and what that change in market now means when it comes to buying a home.
I see this similar talking to a lot of people, their investments in the stock market or people watching the stock market. If the stock market goes up, they think it's going to go up forever. If the stock market goes down, they think it's going to go down forever. So they're always waiting to position for the perfect time to come in. 9 times out of 10, it bounces back long before they anticipate where their comfortable level is. So similar to real estate, I find that now buyers feel that they have all the time in the world. They have more time, I wouldn't suggest all the time, because things are still selling, most definitely, just not at the velocity they were a year ago. Buyers thinking, well, if I can get it for this price, it's going to be cheaper. If I get $30,000 off the asking, I'm going to get $60 next month, and then $90, assuming that it's going to be on for 3 months. And it's those assumptions, I think, that a lot of buyers are losing places because they feel that it's going to be there forever and that the seller's just going to keep reducing, and they're losing places. So the market isn't dead. Places aren't going to go in half price-wise. There's still a demand out there and there's still deals happening. There may not be records being broken, but there's still very realistic, consistent prices per square foot being achieved, and it's just not going to keep going down forever. So I would suggest looking at it as a buyer. If you find the right place for you, next 10 to 20 year home, or at least 5 to 10, and you've got a lot of time to amortize out this purchase, you're getting it below what the peak numbers were. Don't think that just because we've seen a peak and there's been a reduction in activity and prices that it's going to multiply down until things are looked at as cheap, because I don't believe it will happen.
Well, there you have it, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Of course, again, please do subscribe, write a review. It all helps massively. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook. Jay, what's your Instagram and Facebook?
Our Facebook is McInnes Marketing, YouTube/McInnes Marketing. My Instagram, which is on the screen, is I am Jay McInnes, and Real Benjamin Robinson.
Correct.
But you don't like people calling you Benjamin?
I named my mother when I've been naughty, so yeah. Just type that in, just make it.
Real Benjamin Robinson. Anything we haven't answered here or any 2 cents you have on this, please again reach out and comment or message on any platforms. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you for watching, paying attention. We'll see you next time. Horrible. Horrible.